Let's see. Hey, Lloyd, how are you, man? Good to see you, bud. Good to see you. Testing once again. Just trying to get my bearings here, see how long I can last. Because, let's see if this works. So far, so no. Let's try that again. Oh, there it is. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hello, Susan. How are you? Oh, look at that, the jelly duck already. Hello, jelly duck.
Hi.
How you doing, man?
Are you testing out?
Yep, testing her out. Seeing if I can get this thing going again. Really, it's more of an endurance test than anything else. Because
you look good.
What's that?
You look good. You look feel better.
I do feel better, honestly. I'm man. Every time I read about the injury and what I'm going to have to go through, I get a little bit.
Is this actually an attempt?
A what?
Is this actually an attempt for testing live stream?
Attempt for testing? Hang on just a minute, Ahmed.
Yes.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that, bud?
Well, I was guessing if there was a test, like is this an attempt?
Well, it's a test because I made some changes here in the studio, and so it's not only a test of that equipment and the setup, but also me. You see, what happens is when you've got an injury to the foot, man, that thing wants to swell. I've read stories about people who have been swollen in their foot area after surgery for more than a year.
4 weeks.
4 weeks, you say?
Like I saw in the community tab, you're saying 4 weeks. You just I didn't know.
You lost me, bud. No, that's okay.
I kind of lost my mind.
That's okay. That's okay.
You're saying 4 weeks if we're coming in the stream.
Uh-huh.
So that was my thoughts.
No. No. Hello, Micro Homesteaders. How are you? Good to see you. Where was I? I don't know what the 4 weeks refers to, Jelly Duck, but I think that might have been when I'm supposed to be able to walk in the boot without crutches, or I can start putting weight back on it. I think that's what I wrote. Yeah, it's been a while since I've looked at that, but I think that's what it was.
That might be works. Then.
Hopefully, like I said, I've got a doctor's appointment next week, and we will find out if I can indeed start walking, or actually, I should say, start putting weight back on the injury, because they don't want you to do it too soon, right?
Right, because like you take it easy for just walking.
Yeah, and I've been taking it easy ever since this thing happened, and I got to tell you, man, I am so burdened with cabin fever. It's not even funny.
What's cabin fever?
Cabin fever is that fever you get when you're cooped up into a place for too long.
Oh.
Yeah, like you're stuck in a place. Let's say you're injured and you're totally bedridden, you get cabin fever quite quickly. It all came from folks being snowed in for a long time where they can't travel. It's just impossible to travel. People will just go nuts having to deal with that sort of thing. And this is no different because I've been locked to a recliner or some sort of seating device since it happened. And, what was that? Early January. So it's almost 2 months now.
2 months?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just driving me
That's
crazy.
strange.
How you
That was
doing, Tony?
strange.
Tony from Viewed This is here. Jim is Journey Grace. How are you? Welcome to the show, guys.
I just look at it in the live chat.
That's what I was doing. Yeah. Hang on a minute. I got to make an adjustment to that this interface here. This is always a challenge. Always a challenge. Let's start with the Zoom. Oh, no, you know what? Let's just do that. Bear with me here, Jelly Duck. It's one of those things. Like I said, this is certainly a test.
It's a taste test.
Yes.
I mean,
taste test. Hey, we can go with taste test. I'm okay with that.
It's just a test video, guys.
Yes, it's a video test. It's a guest test because I wasn't able.
I have a brain aneurysm. I don't know.
A brain aneurysm. Hello, Catherine. I miss you guys too. I really do, and that's why I'm trying really hard to sit in this chair as often as I can. I try to get a little work done. Fortunately for me, I have a laptop, wherever I want to go with it. This one stays here, but I still try to be in this chair for as long as I can. But then when the swelling returns, it becomes unbelievably uncomfortable. So I'm limited to my amount of time. And Jelly Duck, I saw you last time I was on. Oh, why are you? Oh, you're not frozen. And then you jumped off.
By the way, was thinking about we just did a reviewing of your channel. We'll talk about your thumbnails, your channel banner, and also your about section.
And you guys hated it, right?
No, we didn't. We did not criticize your channel. My friendly YouTuber, whose name is Brandon Jackson. Right?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, but me and Brandon Jackson were just reviewing your channel because your channel was absolutely great. I like your variety videos and really good entertaining.
Well, thanks, man. Thanks, I appreciate that, Ahmed. I really do.
It actually really keeps a good positive.
That's awesome and great to hear. It means a lot coming from a fellow creator, and I dig your stuff too.
We're trying to avoid the criticism.
But don't ever discount the power of constructive criticism, man, because it's so nice to have somebody look at it from the outside and say, you look a little too green in all your thumbnails, or something along those lines that you don't see when you're that close to it. So that constructive criticism is always great. Let me say hello to Jimmy C. Jimmy C, how you doing, man? Good to see you. And David, the producer.
The producer.
David, the producer. It's good to be back, David. I'm not back on a regular basis yet. I'm kind of testing myself. What happens when I'm sitting upright like this for too long is that my foot fills with fluid, as it will happen. I mean, there's nothing to keep it out of there. I can't tell you how fast my muscles deteriorated. Like I said, it's been 2 months, and I had some beautiful calves, man. I got to tell you, Ahmed, I had some beautiful calf muscles before this.
Did you take vitamin C?
Oh, I take vitamins every day. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. But what happens is when you don't use it, you lose it. And so here I am with a wonderful right calf muscle. It still looks as beautiful as it did before the accident. And on the left side,
keep going.
but I can't I can't put any weight on it. You know, I'm exercising it as much as I can, but you know, that's just moving your foot in and out. So I'm left with this flabby bag on my left leg that I can't do anything with until I start walking again.
I think you need a massage.
Well, do I have to call Angel or something? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, man. Oh, well, have fun with that, Tony. I missed him. He said he had to get kids ready for bed. Wife's at work. My wife ended up going to church for, what is it, Ash Wednesday?
Such a nice person.
He is. I love Tony. I honestly, during this time, I've kind of withdrawn because along with the cabin fever comes a bit of depression. You know, because there's nothing you can do about your situation. Fortunately for me, some good things have happened during this downtime. Some really bad things have happened in addition to the accident, but we won't go into those. Hello, Wendell. How are you, man? Good to see you.
So
Eileen Value to the farm. How are you? What's that, Ahmed?
So you have a bad accident?
Oh yeah. You didn't. Well, you saw the pictures of my foot, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
I saw Instagram and community tab.
Right. Yeah. Well, I came straight down off of a ladder, working on a 14-foot garage door.
Bad karma.
Well, that would only be true if I deserved it. And maybe I did, who knows? But yeah. And I came off that ladder and then right down to concrete and wasted 3 weeks because they said I didn't break it. The initial X-rays, I guess, were inconclusive, so they said I didn't break it.
Do you have some sort of like a bicycle? I don't know. It's like a thing. I saw the picture. I do. Oh man, hang on just a minute. I was actually gonna bid on some stuff. The resolution.
Wait, one. Give me just a minute here.
Right. I just look at live chat. Hello.
Oh, cool. All right. Let's see. I think I missed some things, but that's okay.
Rolling Stones cover.
Oh, I did. Oh, end. Ooh, an end of that one. Ooh, whoops.
Are you fixing the screen resolution, or what's the point of?
Oh, no. The reason I took this moment to come on is because my wife is at church, and hey, Flash Your Pan, how you doing? Dennis Dayton, hello. Was because I'm just sitting around doing nothing, watching an online auction that I do just about every week, and I thought, you know what, I'll just do this live. I didn't expect anybody to call in right away, which is awesome.
We get them and say,
Blood X, how you doing? How you doing, Blood X? What's that, Ahmed?
No, it's just bursting my ear.
Oh, I did? I'm sorry.
A little bit.
I apologize, bud. Honestly apologize. Okay. Where was it? Yeah, so I'm watching a few auctions. It's an all-night auction. It starts at like 4 p.m. Eastern, and it doesn't end until about 11 or 12.
By the way, are you still using the restream.io, right?
I am, yes. In fact, let's see. Right now, we're on Twitch, DLive, and YouTube.
I do have a DLive and Twitch.
Oh, I know you do, man. You
And also I have Periscope. Every time I'm using a restream, it goes into YouTube, DLive, and Twitch, Periscope. These are multi social media that you can do live streaming.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you can turn them on and off. Normally I'll do Twitch, DLive, Facebook, and YouTube, and I've got Facebook turned off for this one. But yeah, normally I go through I have all of those going on. Sometimes Periscope. Periscope pisses me off because of the interface.
Yeah. It goes. It's not very good as well.
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan at all.
Mostly DLive, yes.
Yeah.
DLive that might be worse.
Yep.
Twitch also.
Yep. All right, gonna make a maximum bid on this. Hey, and I'm winning it. 1 minute and 25 seconds left. Wish me luck, Ahmed.
Good to see you, Studio Geek at 32. Sam.
Oh, Studio
Sammy.
Did you see Sammy? Sammy, how you doing, man? Did I see somebody else? Dennis. Dennis is asking me what I'm looking for at the auction. Man, I tell you what, it's well, right now I'm bidding on some coilover struts, shock absorbers, and I should let you know why that is. But I'm also looking at a foot massager, a solar panel, an outdoor speaker system, an LED lighting. It's actually a moving head, a tie rod end. I've already bought. So far, I've already bought 48 squares of acoustic foam for $3. Yeah, for $3.10. No, I haven't bought. A bicycle is in there. Got an ironing board that the wife wanted. I got a 4-channel wireless mic system for $2.82 new. I got a 12-volt air compressor for the camper for $3.20.
$3.
Yeah. So, and I let a lot of things pass, but and I got outbid on the shock absorbers.
Yeah, that's a kind of cheap, I guess.
Oh yeah, this stuff goes dirt cheap. It's all overstock stuff. Ed, how you doing, man? Did I already say hello to Ed?
Where did you went to? Did you go to I don't know, like hospital?
I tell you what, if anybody really wants to know, it happens every week, and it's localized. So if it's in your area, then you bid and you go pick it up. If anybody wants to know, email me. I'm not gonna announce it publicly because it's a honey hole.
Or Discord server.
I'm not gonna announce it on Discord server either.
Yeah, well, we're actually putting some latest video in your Discord server, like what happened to his Discord server. I'm guessing maybe he's so busy, we're stuck in the months.
You're talking about me?
Oh yes.
No, it's like I said, I withdrew because I don't know. It's a tough horse to get back up on, man. So I just had to have some time to myself. Literally, I was answering emails, of course, but I had to step away for a little while, and deal with things, So, but no, I'll pick back up. Hello, Was Blind. I'm trying to heal well. That's kind of what we're talking about, me and Ahmed.
Yes.
Trying to heal well. It's a long drawn out process, as it turns out. I've run into a whole lot of message boards that literally tell everyone's story. And I've heard everything from I was just fine after about 3 or 4 months to it's 3 years later and I'm still in pain, all for heel fractures. So I don't know what to expect. I'm just I'm playing it day by day, man. Day by day.
Day of the Dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the coilovers go. I don't need them. I just thought if I can pick them up for next to nothing, I'm just gonna let those go.
So next week, are you gonna do panel?
Right now,
next month?
Right now it's one show at a time, Ahmed. I came on, as you know, a couple days ago. I can only stay doing this for so long before my leg just starts killing me, and I want to work into it. You know what I mean? Like right now, I've got my Aircast boot on yet again. I don't know if I can get that up in the camera.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I know, but what happens is, like I said, now that I don't have it elevated. It fills up with fluid as I sit here.
Are you still pain?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I see what was blind
Oh,
asked
wow.
that. Yes, yes, I am. But you know, it's not bad if I'm just sitting in a damn recliner with my foot elevated. It's completely manageable. It doesn't bother me until I go to fall asleep, and then I get what's called or what I have termed ghost pains, or they're just pains at random that I'll have a pain shoot across the top of my foot, end up in my pinky or around near the ball of the foot, or it'll shoot completely from the heel to the ball of the foot, or it'll shoot around that whatever the hell that bone is on the side of your ankle, just at random as I'm trying to fall
That
asleep.
hurts.
Yeah, and it's very uncomfortable and painful. Then I feel like I'm vibrating, like there's some sort of electricity in the air, so I have to take a pain pill sometimes just to get to sleep. And
Painkiller.
yeah, it's hydrocodone with some ibuprofen, um, and that seems to help me sleep through the night. But I try to avoid it as long as I possibly can.
Hope you're
And
doing well.
what's that?
Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I think I'm doing well, all things considered. I'm not a spring chicken, and I was always pretty active prior to that. So I think I'm doing okay. Oh shit! I just let that foot massager go. Damn it! Here I am yammering. Totally. Oh, was blind says the mom gets ghost pain in her knee at
That's
night.
hilarious.
Had knee replacement. Yeah. Well, I think I might have to live with that forever. Was blind. I hope not, but you just never know. Oh shit! There's only going to be one more that I'm going to have to make sure I'm on, and that's way late at night.
Was blind says my mama gets a ghost pain in her knee at night. She had a knee replacement.
Yeah. 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 I
Oh,
just saw that. Oh gosh, dang it.
that actually really hurts. That bones. It's just a bone. It's like it breaks. It's like it sounds like breaking the woods or something else.
Yeah. Yeah.
That actually kind of reminds me.
Reminds you of that.
Like it's. Imagine if you break the woods. It sounds like breaking breaking bones.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, this happens to be the only bone that I've broken in my life. Uh, Although I did crack my tailbone once when I was racing motocross, but um, yeah, I can only imagine what it is to actually snap your arm or your leg or something like that.
I think I think you don't need to take a speed like up to 9, like a 19 whatever,
Uh-huh.
like a 19 speed. Like when you speed a lot, you just goes to bad accident.
Mm. Hello, Jesse Mendez. Can't stay long, he says. Thanks for being here, bud. I appreciate
Uh,
it. Oh, how long have I been on, Ahmed? How long have we been up here?
so, for me,
23 minutes. No, I'm just looking. It's starting to get a little uncomfortable. Yeah.
by the way, I actually, in my thoughts, I just 25th February, we just celebrating a National Day.
There in Kuwait?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Explain that to us.
Okay, so here's the thing. The good news every celebrating National Day in Kuwait, we did it. We actually just did the daily vlogs right now. They're having fun. They're just throwing water balloons and using silly string foam. Have you heard of silly foams using the silly strings?
Silly string, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're using it. And the bad news
Do you have some? Do you have on your shirt? Do you have some on your shirt? Oh no.
exist.
You see the strings though? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Silly strings, by the way, silly strings.
Yeah, I know.
They're using silly strings.
Huh?
But the bad news is, they had a stupid coronavirus in Kuwait.
Oh. Oh.
I saw the newspaper.
Wow. How many cases do they have are reported in Kuwait? Do you know?
I don't know. Everyone is closing because it's just a coronavirus. They're wearing some face mask.
Sure, sure. Well, I just saw in the news tonight that we've got what I believe it's 47 confirmed cases in the U.S.
That's just bad.
Well, 47 out of 350 plus million is not really all that bad. It's
I think they're panicking.
Oh, for sure they are. Absolutely. Especially because I don't think they have a good vaccine for it. How you doing, Brandon? Not tonight, Brandon. This isn't going to be a long show. My foot's already bothering me. Recycled Dude, welcome to the show, man. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I really do. But yeah, so that's not those numbers are. Yeah, those numbers aren't that horrible, but it is bad. I mean, I tell you what the real problem is we're getting a whole lot of problems with imports. People are afraid to import things, so our it's hurting our economy. Nobody wants to bring anything in from China. So
I think in China, mostly Chinese people, they had the coronavirus.
Yeah. They say it originated in bats, of all things.
Yeah, bats.
Yeah, the rats with
also,
wings.
they're eating a bat soup.
Yeah, don't have any bat soup. Not a good idea.
Honestly, not.
Sorry
for the it's just a propaganda. What I'm saying, it's just my brain. My brain says it's just losing my mind.
Don't worry about it, dude. I'm losing mine as well. Was Blind saying says they are saying the masks don't really help, and that's crazy. He said they said if they were in China, the mask would be on.
I don't know why people are just wearing a face mask. I don't understand.
Yeah, it's not airborne. It's not an airborne virus.
What?
It's not an airborne virus, which means you're not going to breathe it in. It's not floating around. I think it's contact. You've got to come in contact with it. Yeah. You got to touch something that actually has the virus on it. Oh. Hello, Sharni. How are you? Crohn's Chicks. Crohn's Chicks here.
Sharni.
Without going into it too much, Sharni, it still hurts. I'm just coming on in short spurts to build up my tolerance to the pain.
Come back and come soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
My plan is to keep doing these until I'm comfortable for at least an hour, and then I'll resume my regular nightly shows. It might be a little earlier because I just secured some great employment recently. I start that on the 9th, and so that may, depending on what the hours I'm going to have to be up there, I may have to move it back a little bit. So be on the lookout for that. But Jelly Duck, I think I've outlived my usefulness here. It's not feeling pretty. It's not feeling very good right now, bud.
Your leg.
Yeah, my foot's not feeling that good. It's I've been sitting up here for 45 minutes, and we've been on for a half an hour. So I'm gonna shut her down and keep working on this. Yes, Danny, it is live. How you doing, Danny Black?
Oh, Danny is in Japan.
Yeah, bro. Danny's here. We've also got New Orleans girl. How are you? And I know I already talked to Gemma's Journey. Grace, how are you, Gemma?
Danny, this is a taste.
That's a good suggestion, Brandon. I don't know if she would be up for that because I've talked about getting her on the show.
He's still in Japan.
Who? Brandon Jackson is?
No. Danny Black is in Japan.
Oh, Danny, you in Japan? What the hell are you doing in Japan, man? He's a transplanted Aussie. He's not supposed to be in Japan. Oh, he must be on a cruise. That's where that's where he
He
works.
was on cruise, and there's a difference. He actually going to cruise
Mm-hmm.
and some home. He's going some home.
Ah. Hello, awesome epic adventures.
Wait, you're in a quarantine?
It has been. You're in quarantine. Oh no, dude, that
Wow.
sucks. Because of the virus, I take it. Look, he's got the mask emoji and everything. Is that because of the virus, Danny? I have to
Just
assume
kidding.
it is.
Just playing.
Oh, nice. Also,
Brother
epic.
Jackson, we're just talking to channel reviewers with Brandon Jackson. Brandon Jackson is over here.
You guys going to do it together? Going to do a stream and review a bunch of channels?
Oh yes.
Oh, he's kidding. Nice, Danny. Get us all riled up.
Well played. We're scared.
That was for Danny. Oh man.
Yeah, go check out Danny's videos. He does really great.
He does.
Great travels. Travel videos.
Absolutely. And Ahmed, thanks for popping on, man. The test. The test was a resounding. Hang on, bud. Hang on. I'll let you talk here in a minute. The test was a resounding success, and it's due to you jumping on, man. I appreciate it. What were you gonna say?
I was saying I'm gonna go. Actually gonna go for just doing some editing videos come soon for making create the National Day 2020. So have a great day, everyone.
Hey, happy National Day to you, man.
Awesome. Today it's canceled celebration.
Sure, absolutely. Well, enjoy it, man, and stay away from the virus. All right.
Yeah, I need to stay with. I need to avoid these.
Exactly. All right, we'll talk to you later, Ahmed.
Have a great day, everyone.
All right, so yeah, that was fun, and yes, it did. Don't overdo it. Yes, that's what I'm going for, Lloyd. I do not want to overdo it, so I'm going to literally shut this one down. I can feel it in my leg, and like you said, I don't want to push it. But listen, I'm gonna pop up here randomly until I'm very comfortable with staying on the show for at least my hour, because the hour is what I shoot for. So I have to watch for it to pop up. New Orleans girl, I didn't get to say hello. Hello, how are you? Thanks for being here. So you'll have to just check in and or make sure you've got the notifications wrong. Everyone else, make sure you subscribe and like and share. And folks, do me a favor and make sure you treat others the way you would want to be treated. If we all did that, this world would be a better place. Thanks again for being here. I'm going to be back as soon as I possibly can. Take care.